And Conrad.
And Conrad. Hey, look at that. I'm like a magician, right?
Exactly. Well, a new business is coming to the Lake Tomahawk area, and we're so excited to have Jasmine from Bake Me Happy on the show today to talk all about it. So thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so we know we had you on a few months ago, but to recap, maybe anyone who missed it, can you just tell us a bit about, Bake Me Happy and your journey as a baker?
So Bake Me Happy kind of started right after I had my daughter. Started kind of dabbling back into baking. My whole background was I did catering, baking, and wholesale back in California when I lived there. And now it started, farmers markets, started small, and then I realized that there was a big need for having a fresh bakery and in the area. Initially, I was looking into spaces, Rhinelander, Tomahawk, Minocqua, and I ended up finding a home in Lake Tom.
Very cool. So speaking of need here in the Northwoods, you're one of the only bakers around, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, I think there are maybe very few, and we all kind of specialize in something.
Okay.
So I know there's Dustin, he's in Rhinelander Butcher Shop Bakery. He does cheesecakes and cookies, big cookies.
Got specialties.
Yeah, and then I do sourdough breads and bagels. So my specialty is sourdough. I think there's Eagle River Baking Company, but I think they kind of just do a little bit of everything.
Interesting.
Exciting, yeah. So your grand opening, when is that happening?
So it's happening this Saturday from 10 to 2. We're kind of just limiting the hours for the grand opening. We're going to have free coffee, free donuts, and then we're going to have a variety of our stuff. We're kind of trying to limit the quantity of what items we're doing to be able to boost what we do have. So I'm limited with sourdough bread to making 30 loaves a day, and that's really pushing it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's going to go pretty quick with but we'll have over 500 bagels to sell, a couple hundred in quantities of different other things that we can, cinnamon rolls. I think we have granola by the pound, brownies. So yeah.
So you guys have a whole variety of desserts and bagels and sourdough, pretty much everything in there, right? So what are your hours coming up? Because you guys are having that grand opening on Saturday, and then you guys are going to stay open, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, so we're taking Saturday as doing our grand opening. We'll be off Sunday, and then we'll be back to normal business hours on Monday.
Nice. And what are those business hours for the viewers?
So 7 to 2 is going to be our main, pretty much go to, but then in the summertime, especially when Memorial Day happens, we do have an ice cream storage. So we're gonna go ahead and serve ice cream for the, Lake Tom area.
Nice, might as well, right?
Yeah. And then is there gonna be seating there, or is this kind of a grab and go sort of place?
It's grab and go if you want, but we do have seating. We have a book nook. You can take one, leave one. We do have, we have coffee that we'll keep, and then we have some board games that we're offering as well for families that come in. It is a touristy area, especially up in the, it's only 8 miles from Minocqua. So we'll definitely have something kind of for everybody.
Yeah, I feel like summertime, there's just an inflow of visitors, right? So you guys are definitely going to have a business that's booming. And temperatures are going to be warming up. We're talking 50s by next week.
I really hope so.
I know, right? So finally, spring is actual spring's going to be here.
Let them break out the ice cream, Conrad.
Exactly, right? So when are we thinking of breaking out the ice cream? Are we waiting for
So we're not waiting.
Okay.
We do have, Dustin from Butcher Shop Bakery is supplying at least right now 3 flavors. So we have an espresso coffee based with caramel and chocolate ribbon.
Good way to wake up.
Yep. We have my favorite, which is the white chocolate raspberry. And then we also have a peanut butter brownie.
Oh, wow.
So we'll have those by the pint up until Memorial Day. And then Memorial Day will kind of bring in all of the flavors, which should be about 16 different flavors.
Oh, wow. And then at your grand opening, you'll also, I believe, have some door prizes.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So businesses from Rhinelander, Minocqua have been generous enough to donate. We have gift certificates to Nachos, I think Pure Tan and Wellness, as well as just a couple other businesses that have kind of gotten little gift baskets together. So Dan's Fudge in Minocqua, he donated some Dan's Bucks, which are kind of cool. I've never seen them before, so that was really awesome.
Very cool. And for all the viewers watching, I know the leap of faith is pretty much the hardest thing to do, right? Just starting that business. How hard is it starting a business like this?
Oh my gosh, I second guessed myself I don't know how many times before doing it.
It's a normal thing, I feel like, yeah.
It was a big leap of faith, especially having my daughter. I was like, can I do this? Can I manage both? But it's been so rewarding to see that I can do it, as well as the support behind my friends, my family, even the community. They're like, this is amazing. And that kind of drives me even more every time somebody gives me that, review, or even in passing, they're like, these are the best bagels I've ever had. I'm like, really? Wow. So it kind of like boosts me to do more.
Wow, that's amazing. So yeah, I know the hardest thing is just starting, and then it's just on from there.
Yeah,
so.
We've been working on our space for a little bit like 2 months now. Wow. And every day it's like, it's another step forward.
Something
and it's nice seeing almost the final product basically of our store coming together. So it's been really rewarding.
We're excited.
And then just one more time, tell people what time your grand opening is going to be, and then also where exactly are you located?
So we're located at 7251 Bradley Street in Lake Tomahawk, Wisconsin, and we'll be open 10 to 2 on April 6th for our grand opening.
Right before the total eclipse.
Yeah.
Maybe spend some time there, right? Watching it.
Yes, well, thank you so much for coming in, and good luck with your opening and your new business.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. And coming up, we have What's Trending, including